own this. Nah, it sucks. I don't want to do it. But
it's been a while.
It's the thing.
It's been a while, and it's time for the Glory Hole Challenge.
Mine eyes have seen the drilling of a hole right through a board in the men's room of a truck stop where the gayest men are lured. It's a breach in the divider that we simply must explore. This booth goes jerking on.
Yeah, it's time for the Glory Hole Challenge. So, we've got the Rizz Show Glory Hole here in the studio. We had to dust her off. I tell you what, we set this thing up yesterday after the show to make sure everything was, your cameras were right. Yeah, hop on the cameras, the webcams at 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. But there was dust on this thing.
And what else was on there? Did you remember what was on the bottom? These dust bunnies, filled with what?
Ugh.
Scott's hair.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Dude. So just so you know, we took care of that.
Yeah, it wasn't.
We had a detailing team come in and detail the glory hole.
Gross.
So should be okay. So Moon will be feeding items through the glory hole, the hole. Patrico will be on the other side. He'll be blindfolded. He'll have headphones on, so he can't hear anything. He can't see anything. Patrico will have to guess what the items are just by using his face.
I've got my gloves for safety. For
safety first.
My safety.
Safety first. So you guys on the phone, 3146-WALKER, will tell you what the item is, and you'll have to guess whether Patrico will guess the item correctly.
Spider-Man is not impervious to infection.
No.
So, gloves on.
I mean, you're a superhero, but not that super.
I'm covered.
So your choice of tickets, The Urge with Fragile Porcelain Mice next Friday over at the pageant. We got tickets to go see the Nixons and Sponge co-headlining a Point Ho-Ho show. That's at Delmar Hall on December the 11th. And we got tickets to go see Helmet at Delmar Hall on Tuesday night, November the 26th. So let's get Patrico all geared up. And let's get our first contestant on the phone. All right.
Tell me when you want me to hit the music.
Whenever you're ready.
To make sure everything's all set up and everything.
Cameras look good?
Cameras look great.
All right, cameras look good. Moon, you ready?
Oh, I'm born ready for this.
Patrico's going to put on the glasses. And let's go to our first contestant. It is VJ. Hello, VJ.
What's going on, guys?
All right, VJ, I think this is your game here. You're going to win. You are going to win. All right, so Patrico is...
What are you doing? What is happening?
Patrico's got the headphones on. He's got the glasses on. Moon is just...
see, like, if you're right here, I can see, but I'll close my eyes regardless.
Moon is just making sure that
I'll play this game honestly. You know that.
All right, Moon, what is the first item to go through the glory hole?
Okay, that music is loud. The first item is just, this Spider-Man mask here. It's got a lot of breath to it. It's got not a lot of stink to it. I'm not a smelly guy, but it's right in my face, right in my mustache, and I made sure I ate a bunch of stuff before I wore the mask
So this
today.
is Moon's Spider-Man mask, but inside out, and he's going to put the Spider-Man mask through the glory hole. What's he going to have to guess?
He just needs to guess mask, right? Actually, should we make it specific? He has to guess my Spider-Man mask.
I'm going to say no. But
It smells like breath and hummus.
VJ, what do you think?
Not a chance. He's not going to get that.
VJ says no. Now, Moon did just eat hummus before.
I intentionally ate roasted red pepper hummus and then put this thing on, and I breathed heavy, and I didn't clean my mustache before I put the mask on. All right, this is Moon's Spider-Man mask inside out going through the glory hole after eating hummus. All right, here we go. VJ says no, and let's pull Patrico towards the glory hole. All right, I'm putting it right where my mouth
Jeff,
goes.
can you try to describe what's going on here?
Nope, don't like it.
He's got the hand through the glory hole.
Well, there's somebody's touching my... Oh, what the hell? Is this underwear? It's like underwear.
It does feel like underwear.
I've worn it as underwear once.
Oh,
it's got an interesting smell.
So Moon has got the mask through the glory hole and is shoving it on his lips.
Yep.
It feels like it might be underwear, but I don't know. I don't like this in my mouth.
I hate the fact that his mouth is where my mouth goes.
Yeah, you're going to put that back.
I didn't realize.
I don't know.
Usually
I use my nose, but I can't with these. Get it out of my mouth. Don't put it in. Don't put it in.
The eye is plastic, and it just kind of went in his
You
mouth.
know he's talking loud.
Ooh, I don't know. It's a material that's like very silky.
Keep going. Yeah.
Is this your hand?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I don't know.
He's on the
Oh
track
man,
with the
I'm guessing. I got to guess. I got to
Go
guess.
Go ahead.
Zipper.
What's your guess?
I'm gonna say it's underwear.
Is it underwear? No, it's not underwear. It's Moon's Spider-Man mask inside out.
How the hell would I have ever guessed?
It's a little breathy.
Using his underwear.
How the hell would I have ever
He had
guessed
just
that?
eaten hummus. That was the whole thing. It was, and kind of breathed in hummus breath in there. VJ, congratulations.
Woo!
All right, what do you want?
Let's go to the Urge.
All right, the Urge next
Ministry
Friday
of Something
over
Else?
at
Jesus.
the pageant. Hang on one second. VJ is going.
I feel like there's a construction site in my head. Right
He said, "Is this ministry?"
All right, that's one item. All right, let's go to Ed. Hello, Ed.
Good morning.
Ed in Wentzville. All right, Patrico is in audio isolation. Can you still hear me, Patrico?
It's a They're speaking. It's like they're talking.
It's coming any second.
Okay,
It's
you
the
let me know
beginning.
when you can't hear anything.
It's just the beginning.
Oh no.
Good to go. Okay, Patrico is now in audio and visual isolation. Moon, what is the next item?
All right, well, sticking with the Spider-Man outfit, I'm going to go ahead and take my shoe off. It's a little bit sweaty. I intentionally wore one of my more active shoes. It's a nice Adidas camouflage thing, and my feet typically don't smell, but these, for some reason,
All right.
they've got a little athleticism to them.
So this is Moon's shoe. I guess he'll just have to. I guess he'll just have to guess sneaker, or tennis shoe, whatever shoe.
Yeah, I guess. 'cause
Ed, what do you think?
I think he's going to get it from the smell.
I think he's going to get it.
I think he's going to get it too. All right, make sure you put where your foot
I'm,
goes
I'm,
first.
I'm leading in with
his-
smell. That's why I
by
uncovered his nose.
All right, so Moon has the sneaker through the glory hole. It's a pair of Adidas,
There he goes.
and now where
I do not like that smell.
his foot goes is directly.
I don't like it
on
at all.
Patrico's nose.
Nope, that smells like. Nope, I know. That's a dirty shoe.
It's a dirty shoe. All right.
It's quite clean on the outside.
That is a shoe. I smell shoe and stink. Not severe stink, but shoe and stink.
Ed, what do you want?
Urge tickets, please.
Urge tickets. You are going, my friend. Hang on one second.
Did not enjoy that.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, your glove broke?
He disaster.
Uh-oh.
Scott,
We got a broken
Scott, I need
rubber in here.
another
We got a
glove.
broken rubber glove.
I need another glove.
Hey, imagine that. Moon broke a rubber.
Let's put it back in isolation. Let's
need
go
another glove.
to
Oh, boy.
I need another glove. Oh, thank you. Definitely not.
Wes in St. Charles. Hello, Wes.
Hey, Rizz, happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. All right, next item to go through the glory hole. Moon is gloving up.
What kind of glove breaks like that?
Here we go. What is the next item?
Okay, I took this from the kitchen here, Hale Hubbard. I'm sure it's really clean, but it's a kitchen sponge.
It is
Now, we've used one of those soap ones before, where it has like the soap in it. This does not have any soap.
So it's just a wet sponge.
This is just a wet sponge. What it's wet from, I'm not 100% sure.
All right, so think about what he's going to feel. It's going to be a wet sponge. One side is like the softer side. The other side is like the scouring side.
I'll tell you, it smells like a hospital, but like an old hospital, if that makes sense.
Wes, what do you think?
I think he will get it.
So it's got to be wet
Oh,
sponge.
it's dripping.
Okay, here we go. Get him through the glory hole.
don't-
Moon is now sticking the sponge through the glory
Again,
hole.
I don't know what this is wet from.
That's what. That's what. That's what. I'm not.
Putting it
No.
on his lips and in his nostril.
Oh, it's touching his lips. It's touching
No.
his lips. Look,
What?
his lips are shiny. He doesn't know, but they're wet.
He's putting his face onto the wet sponge, and he's moving his mouth around the sponge.
Yeah, come
Give him the scour side.
Ow! Ow! That was rough.
I'm not,
What is this?
Rub his
I don't
lips
know
with
what
the scouring
I don't
side.
know what they use this
Rub
for.
his lips
There's
with the
no
scouring
food
side.
particles.
Oh, I did not enjoy that. That was unacceptable. But it's got no smell. Stop shoving it in my face when I'm talking to you.
That's the job.
Oh,
A little bit of the
No.
fluid. A little bit of the fluid just went onto his lip, and I think he got to get a
He's
bit
now
more.
rubbing his face on the sponge. Give him the scour side again.
Okay.
Just run it right over his
Ow! Ow!
I think I took some hairs.
It's like, ow! That one! Oh, ow! I didn't like it. I'm gonna go one more time.
Dude, this seriously is way rougher than you think. This is like they must have.
Okay, you got a
I
guess?
have no
You got a
idea.
guess?
On the internet.
You got a guess?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna say that it's like a scrubber, like a scrub. I don't know.
What? A scrubber?
A scrubber like a scrub.
Like a dish scrubber type thing.
What do they call those?
A Brillo pad.
Ooh, sorry. Sorry, Wes. It's a sponge from the kitchen.
But
It's
it
a
does.
sponge.
But it does have the
It's
Brillo
a sponge
side.
from the Hubbard kitchen. And you know the ones I'm talking about, the ones that just sit on the sink?
Hail Hubbard. He's wiping his face.
Thanks, guys. Wes thought I was going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't.
Oh.
Wow.
You guys are disgusting.
Not sure
for
why.
putting that in my face.
Come on, man. I didn't put it in your face. I just videoed.
Gross. So it's. I'm going to put my headphones on before I ask questions that I don't want to know the answers to.
I think somebody had there was a plate with eggs on it.
Can you start the song, Jeff?
Yeah.
I think there was a plate with eggs
Start the
on
song.
it. Yeah, and the scour
I
song.
don't care. Just start the damn song.
Oh boy.
All right, we got one final item.
Oh boy.
Here is Steve from Florissant.
Is the song
What up,
started?
fellas?
All right, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
What up?
Moon, what's the next item? The next and final item.
Okay. These fourth items usually make me a little bit nervous, and this one certainly does.
Ow, my lips hurt.
Riz and I have been in talks about this one for a while, so I'm excited to see how this goes. This is smelling salts.
Smelling salts.
The stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is to revived. This is to revive knocked out people, and or give you see like Peyton Manning and different athletes
Is
they
this a-
use
is
them
this
to.
a-
Yeah, the hockey players use it.
Yeah, hockey players use it to
Is this a
On
bad
the bench.
idea, Jeff?
It's going to be a great video.
go.
Okay, the song stopped.
What's
Okay,
he
it's
have to
going
say,
again.
though?
He has to say smelling salts. I think he has to say, or
I don't think he's going to get it.
if he says like the things that they wake dead people up with.
I don't think so. I don't think he'll get it.
Have you ever used one of these?
Hell no, man. These are hard to
Jeff,
get.
have you?
I've used them on people.
Have you?
Yeah.
For
Is that still running okay?
So you just
that
so you
was
just,
the creepiest joke,
so you
and we
just-
didn't even get it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Moon, so you just crack it open and then just put it on
Okay,
your nose?
so the thing says crush once, use and discard. Crush, and it's got a dot, and it says here. I'm not going to read the rest of it, but yeah, I guess I just push on this thing, or I break it like a glow stick.
Guys, just break it.
Crack it.
This is new to me.
This is taking forever. It's making me nervous.
So, Steve, what do you say?
There.
I'm going to say no.
No.
Don't crack it till it gets right there. It
Make
says,
sure he doesn't fall out the window, by the way, when he recoils
will
the
you,
car.
will you somewhat hold him? Because
Tell me when you're ready.
it says 4 inches from the nose. Like if
I feel like
I feel like I'm going to knock him out if I put.
wait.
Go. Here we go.
Wait.
What? What?
Go.
Well, hang on. He's too. Hang on. He's too close. Too close.
Oh my God! What is that?
Oh, I smell it.
I think you got away.
Holy hell!
He backed up
Is
because he
that on
thought.
fire?
You just spit all over it.
Oh my God, dude! I feel it in my brain.
Oh, he spit all over me now. I smell it over here.
My
And
nose bleeding.
I'm 2 feet away.
Don't do it again.
What, was that cocaine? This is ridiculous. What was that? Oh my God.
You have to guess.
What's your guess?
It was like,
He's losing it. Your face is as red as your hair.
dude, it was like, what are they called? Smelling salts or whatever.
Dude,
Steve.
Dude, that was incredible.
I just
Can I
caught
take
it.
these off or no?
Yeah, take them
yeah.
off.
Dude, that was incredible. Oh my God.
Are you super stoked to take a test or hit
Oh
somebody
my
in
God.
hockey?
Oh my
right
God,
now?
I can smell that standing over here now.
Dude, that shot through my brain.
He's spitting on me.
That just
Smell
shot,
at me.
that shot through my brain like a cannon. Holy God.
Yeah, dude, you jerked back because you thought it was probably an animal that was going to bite you or something. And then when I cracked it, it took you a half a second.
But anytime that you touch my face, I always jump back a little bit. And then I felt it like brush against my face. And I'm like, nope, I don't like this. And then you push me back, and I got one whiff, and it was over. It was absolutely over. You got tears streaming down from your face.
I do. I'm crying.
That
Can I
stuff
smell
made
it?
me
Can I smell it?
nervous. It's in the trash here. I have a second one. Do you want to try that
No,
one?
just I'll give you the one that was already cracked open.
Dude, I mean, that was very, very quick.
King Scott, you want to smell it?
I mean, it rocked me. Woo!
Well, it's supposed to wake you up, and you're up.
I'm alive.
Are you ready to get out there on the ice?
I'm alive.
Here, King Scott's going to do it.
Here. I'm not going to. Here.
I don't want to do it.
Don't touch it with your hands, you goof.
Just put it up to your nose and crack it open.
Is this the new one?
No,
Yeah.
that's the old one.
Oh, is that the old one? Sorry.
That's the old one. You want to use the new one?
Ooh.
Ooh. Here, you want to use the new one?
No.
I just used the.
You want to try the new one?
Why did you not want to touch it?
Oh, it's. I don't
No,
want to
it's
touch
fine.
a thing.
Oh my gosh, that is cleaning fluid. Dude, and imagine.
Imagine not knowing what it is.
Dude, imagine it literally just got
It's ammonia.
right in my like into my skull. That bounced around my skull.
Am I bleeding? Well, you did it, Tony. Congratulations.
Nice way,
Did he get
dude.
it right? Whoever guessed.
No, he didn't say you get it right.
Oh.
I mean, that can be only one thing, I'm assuming, if you are familiar with what that is at all.
Well, it's funny because I just talked to you. I bought these things called boom boom sticks, which are like basically inhalants, and they're just supposed to kind of give you like that jolt. It's like that.
Oh, yeah.
Times 800,000. Dude, like my eyes cannot focus. Like my eyes are jumpy right now. Like,
Yeah,
Well, Tony, congratulations.
you look stoked.
for a second, I was not happy, and then all of a sudden, once it kind of calmed down after the initial bam when it hit me, like I feel. Let's do the
Does
walk
he look
again.
thinner?
Let's do the walk again right now.
You look thinner.
Thanks, man. This is great. So it was cocaine.
I did a little bit of research on it, and it says like athletes think it gives their muscles a bit of a
and
boost.
let's be honest, we were a bit scared of cracking that thing open.
Oh yeah, that's why I did a lot of research on it. But it says it does like increase focus because there's so much oxygen
I was
flooded to
afraid
your
of
brain.
you recoiling and going out the window.
I'm telling you, when it first brushed my face, like it felt like a tail because it's kind of like a papery almost, but like really soft. And it went rip, and I'm like, oh, that's an animal, and I jumped.